Welcome back, everyone, to Desert Sky Adventures. This is your Desert Sky Daily for Friday, July 14th, 2023. Today I'm back here at the head of the Ghost Town Trail, which, as I understand it, about 3 or 4 miles up this direction is what remains of the ghost town of Courtland, Arizona. And today I'm in a much more suitable vehicle to make the trip, so we're going to head up there, see what's left, if anything, of the town of Courtland. As I said yesterday, in yesterday's video, this is my first time coming out this way. I have not been to Courtland before, so I'm not sure if there's going to be some kind of sign or a historical marker of some kind, maybe, but should be just a few miles up this road here. And I'll keep my eyes peeled, see what we can find. Making my way up the trail towards Courtland. And I thought I saw a building over here on the side of the road, but this is not a building, it's just a berm that someone carved into the ground for some reason. But it did give us a chance to take a look around at some of the scenery. Nice overcast day out here. I like it a lot, it's not very hot. Very nice today. So I've come to a crossroad here. And I would have to assume that Courtland is on Ghost Town Trail, which would lead me up that way. Because if we go the other way, I don't know, the ghost town could be down there, but I think I'm going to take a left and see what's up that way first. I've come a few miles down the trail into this canyon, and I have to assume that I have entered the Courtland area because I recognize this building right over here. This is kind of a carbon copy of the Gleason jail, but obviously it was not taken very good care of. Let's see if we can take a look inside. I expect there to be some kind of historical marker or something, but nothing. But this is the remnants of the jail here in Courtland, or what's left of it anyway. Which, as you can see, there's not much. I read online that this jail opened on July 25th, 1909, and it cost just under $2,500 to build. And it had running toilets, which is something that most houses didn't have at the time, so it was said that people would commit crimes on purpose just to spend a nice night in the jail. But the metal in the cells they used for this jail came from the old jail in Bisbee, and when this jail closed down in 1938, they ripped out all the cells and the metal and used it in the new jail up in Benson. According to ArizonaHighways.com, in the early 1900s, big companies sank shaft after shaft at a fever pitch, encouraged by the high-grade copper findings. The population here swelled to over 2,000. The town boasted a newspaper, movie theater, ice cream parlor, auto dealership, among its many businesses. The ore pinched out and the mines closed around 1920. During the ensuing decades, the desert reclaimed the town, leaving only scattered foundations, crumbling ruins, including the unrestored twin of the Gleason jail, which sits right there. It's kind of hard to imagine 2,000 people living out here. But they did. Well, I think this is where I'm going to turn around and head back. I'm not seeing many remnants of the town of Courtland, and I know it was a very small town, so chances are I've already gone through what was once the Courtland area. But I did find an interesting thing out here. Pack rat table. Which is apparently this right over here. See what we have here. Just a bunch of random things. Some of them look to be quite old. And of course, somebody left some cowboy boots and some hubcaps, just for good measure. I know that if you continue on down the trail, you end up in another ghost town called Pierce. I'm not sure how far that is. I don't think it's that far, but we might save that one for another day. I was a little surprised to see there's actually property for sale out here. So if Tombstone isn't remote enough for you, you can always head out this way. You can even see a little of what's left of the mining activity. That ended sometime around 100 years ago, when this town was deserted. You can even see there's some old trails up there. Not sure how to get up there, but I bet the view is nice. Other than your deserted mines and a few foundations, the only other thing I could find was the remnants of this building right here. Due to the rattlesnake activity, I'm not going to go poking around in there. But very hard to tell if this was a house or a business or what this actually was. But it appears there is not much left of the historic town of Courtland. Made my way back to Tombstone now, where the rain is coming down. Looks like the storm came in a little early today. Keeps things nice and cool. It's a nice change. All right, guys, well, that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today, but I do appreciate you coming along with me and checking out what's left of the historic town of Courtland, Arizona. And I might take the weekend off, but I will be back on Monday. We might do a video tomorrow. We'll see. But definitely back on Monday at the latest. So have a great weekend. Until next time, until the next video, see you down the road.